I think one of the benefits of this conference is the interaction between other industries. So having colleagues from, I would say, related industries like Procter & Gamble, but also far-fetched industries like Infineon, that's very, very productive and very constructive to have discussions like that.
We were very excited about putting together a conference that would address some of the challenges that the industry is facing in terms of maturing supply chain management. So it's been exciting to agree on what should be the topic of this conference and how we were going to set it up. So,
why did you decide to work with BME?
Because of the huge experience putting together big conferences, the depth of understanding of supply chain management, the ability to address the agenda in a context where we can also draw from experience in other businesses. So I think BME has been a perfect partner for the pharma industry to put together this conference.
No, I'm more than satisfied. I think for the first time that we did this, and I'm now 20 years in the pharmaceutical healthcare industry on my way and have gone to a couple of conferences. But I think this one was unique in terms of seniority level of the participants. More than 50% senior VPs and global heads of, and more than 70% of the global pharmaceutical industry present at a conference. I think this is fantastic, and to my understanding also everybody was quite happy in terms of what they had expected in terms of peer-to-peer networking.
Well, I think it's an inaugural event. We were very impressed with the organisers' vision, the attendees that they had managed to line up, and the agenda. And I have to say, we're not disappointed. We've got a great agenda, a great set of attendees, good interaction, great networking. It's been a really tremendous event.
For the first time, Portugal was invited to be the keynote speaker of this Congress. And for us, it was an honor and a privilege to can be as the first keynote speaker on this first Congress.
Yeah, it's a lot of nice presentations, specifically today morning from DHL and yesterday from my colleague Alexandra about the segmentation. It's really impressive and generate new ideas how to implement it in your company and to contribute to success. Yeah.
Well, the motivation was to do something different that we've done in the past with other fair and events, was really to do something tailored for the industry. And I should say I'm very happy. I'm very happy because for what I've seen till now, the event is really fulfilling my expectation. We do something that helps the industry, we do something that helps the networking, so it's really great.
I think it's very well done. I recognize there was a lot of work done here by the BME team. But I must congratulate them because at the end I think it's a very good event, and the workshops and the teams that were presented, they are high valued for the companies that are participating in the workshop.
My personal highlight, I have to mention too, I think listening into the expectations of the politicians of yesterday, their expectations to our business of how we can become more centric or patient-centric, looking to the needs of the healthcare system is definitely a good reminder of why we're here. The panel discussion this morning on the ability to share across industries and the immense amount of knowledge available if we reach out is two highlights for me.
Because what is not so typical is that you bring the whole conference to one evening location. Usually you split them up into smaller groups, but here you bring them all together, and that also allows for further networking across the conference, but also in the evenings.
This is actually, I guess, the project of our manager, Christoph Feldmann. So he's from the pharma industry. He was working there formerly, and so I congratulate to him that he accomplished this, and I'm sure he will do it again because it's such a big success for the entire association. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to come back here next year.
No, but I think the team did an outstanding job, and the steering team, consisting out of 16 top pharma companies, really put jointly a great program together, and the team in the long working hours also put this together in a fantastic way. So now my personal expectations, which had been high, had been far exceeded.